Hey, so y'all want to know something that's I find really annoying about modern day relationships, and it really doesn't matter the context. It could be with your personal relationships, with your family, at work, with your boss, with colleagues, whatever. There's something that's really annoying. We tend to live in this space of performance driven relationships versus trust driven relationships, and just sharing a little bit about me. Some of my best relationships, I could show up and just completely be myself, and it didn't matter if it was good, bad, or indifferent. I could just be completely me in the struggle, in the highs and the lows, and those folks would remain present with me and supportive of me no matter what. And the crazy part is when I think about those people in my life today, I have the utmost trust for them, and it just tends to be even reciprocal. There's no fear of worrying about what are they going to think, what are they going to say, are they talking behind my back, how are they going to change direction because of the way I showed up for them in the past. Like, that's all irrelevant, because at the end of the day, they care about me as I am, and they're there for me regardless. But then there's this other type of relationship that I think so many of us form today, these performance driven relationships where I have to show up, I have to act a certain way, I have to be a certain way, I have to think a certain way, I have to quote unquote match their efforts for me to qualify, so that I can remain in relationship with that person. And what that does eventually, after a while, is it starts to erode trust, because eventually we all figure out that we can't match the effort. We can't show up. We can't be or think or do everything that that person wants us to be, do, or think according to their standard. And that's not just true that direction. It's true the other direction too. And more so, we tend to project who we are and how we see ourselves and the standards by which we hold ourselves onto others. So if I think I'm supposed to be a little bit stronger in a certain situation, that I expect others to be just as strong in that same situation. And when I respond to them in that way, it immediately makes them feel like, wow, like, you expect that of me? Like, you don't care enough about me to be present with me, even though I'm hurting or I'm going through something right now. And we end up eroding that trust in our relationship. So maybe you're struggling right now in something in your workspace or at home, or with friends right now, and you find that that trust is eroding. I would look at that situation and say, am I being performance driven? Am I expecting the person to think, be, or show up a certain way for them to qualify to be in relationship with them? Or are you just pursuing them in love as they are right now? If you really want to make a difference in your relationships, then pursue them as they are and create a safe space for them to be as they are, even if it doesn't jive with you deep down. I know for me personally, that's just the best relationships, where just I can just be myself. So something I'd share. Have a great day.